What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the channel. I'm Quitty Bags, and today, my dudes, we are starting up a brand new series. This is going to be the Minecraft Java Hardcore Guide Series. Now, I know this is insane. Doing a guide series on hardcore is definitely very, very interesting, and I'm super excited for it. Now, if you guys haven't seen, I actually did a guide series last summer, which was a Bedrock Edition guide series, and I decided to spice it up a little bit and do a Java Hardcore series. Now, I'm going to be teaching you all the experience I have from surviving an 800-day hardcore world series. Now, if you guys didn't hear, my world got corrupted, and I was like, you know what? This is the perfect time to start up a guide series on hardcore. So I'm going to be sharing you guys all survival tips to do with hardcore, slash just in general surviving Minecraft as well. But it might just be a little more technical because we are on hardcore. So let's get right into it, and let's roll the second part of the intro. All right, let's get this world started, my dudes. So let's create the new world. We're gonna go over to game mode. We are going to hardcore. This is going to be the hardcore guide series. So let's go in here, hardcore guide series. Now, this is very exciting because I've never actually made a hardcore guide series, and I've only actually done a Bedrock guide series. So this is going to be very exciting. No data packs, no game rules change. More world options. We're just going to leave this all alone. We're going to get a random seed, and let's go ahead and start this up, my dudes. I hope you guys are excited for this brand new hardcore guide series. Let's get it started. All right, so the world has generated, and look at this. Ooh, I actually like it. We are in a spruce forest. I'm digging it. Okay, so we're going to keep this seed 100%. So let's get this adventure started. Now, I'm basically in this series going to go over all the ins and outs of hardcore, plus just in general survival of Minecraft, as I've learned a lot over the past couple years of playing, and I'm going to share all my information with you along with hardcore tips and everything you need to know. So, for one, we are going to survive our very first night right now. So let's go ahead and let's start punching some trees. Let's start with this baby tree over here, and let's go ahead and get a bunch of wood. After we collect up wood, we're going to go ahead and look for some sheep after we make some tools. Why are we looking for sheep? We want to be able to sleep for our first night, because as you guys know, it's hardcore, and you do not want to get stuck out in the bush and just anywhere out in the night and be attacked by creepers and zombies and skeletons. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our spruce logs here, and let's turn them into a ton of spruce planks, and let's build our very first crafting table. Now, this is going to be what I do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a pickaxe. That's all we need, just a pickaxe. This is all Quinny does for the beginning of his world. We're going to delete this crafting box here, and yes, we're going to use a pickaxe, don't even worry. Now, let's go find an area with some stone. As you guys can see over there, I see some mountains, and there's some coal, and we're going to go grab some stone over there. Now, as we're coming over here, we're going to look for some food, and there you go, some berries. Oh, that's going to do great. Berries are all right. That's pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some stone. Here we go. This is just going to be the next thing we do now. There we go. We got Stone Age. All right, so we're going to grab some stone here, and we're going to get enough for a furnace and all of our tools. So let's collect up around roughly 20 pieces of cobblestone right now, just real quick. All right, we got our 21 pieces of cobblestone. Now there's some coal up here, so let's go ahead and mine up a little bit of coal while we're at it. Might as well grab a few pieces. Now we can't waste too much time here, as it is turning to night, and well, not turning to night yet, but you know, the day is moving by. All right, I got 7 pieces of coal. I'm pretty satisfied. Now, the next thing we're gonna do, let's drop down our crafting box, and let's go ahead and make some tools here. So the first thing I'm going to make is I'm going to make an axe. Next thing I'm going to make, oh, I don't have any sticks left. So let's go ahead and put some more sticks in here. We're going to make a pickaxe, and let's go ahead and make a shovel. There we go. All right, that's good enough. Now, if you guys want to make a sword, you definitely can, but I'm just going to use my axe because, as you guys can see, the axe has actually 9 attack damage, and that's pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and look for some sheep along with some food. We do have some sweet berries, which is nice. I think I'm going to stick to this actual, this biome over here, the spruce biome. And, oh, we got a little bit of more coal here. Maybe I'll grab just a little bit more coal. All right, so as we're looking through the forest, grabbing some red flowers might be a good idea. I think these are called poppies. Yes, because if we do find some, if we actually do find some wool, we can actually stain it if we want to make a red bed, because that's always epic. And there's some wolves over there. Maybe when we get some bones, we'll go ahead and get our dog. We need marshmallow in this series for sure. All right, so I'm gonna look around for some sheep. Hopefully we can get some sheep spawning around here. There's a lava pool over there. Now, you know, you might not be lucky on your first night to find some sheep, but hopefully you are. That's all I'm going to say. And as we're looking, we're definitely going to start getting hungry here. So I'm going to eat some berries as we go. And look at that. We found some more berries. Always pick up as much berries as you can. Now, if you guys can't find berries, the next recommendation I actually recommend you guys go get for food source is fish. Fish are a really, really good food source. And I'll show you guys that in just a minute as we come down here. Let's grab our axe. And as you can see, there's tons of fish here, and we could grab a few just to cook tonight, you know? Just while we're chilling in our base tonight, we could cook up some fish. All right, I collected up a decent amount of fish. We got 10 fish. Now, the exploration. We have to find some sheep ASAP, because where's the sun right now? I think it's on the other side of us, but it is, it's going to be slowly going down, so we got to find some sheep. Now, there is a plains biome. Oh, there we go. Wow, this is prime right here. Episode 1, perfect, honestly. A village, that is exactly what we need, my dudes. So let's go ahead and grab these sheep over here. And we don't even actually have to, but I'm just going to go ahead and grab them because why not? Good source of food, and also we got to make a bed. But of course, we can get some beds from the village over there. All right, so I'm just going to kill some sheep here. Now, I'm not going to kill all the sheep because I might actually make this series. You know what? I might just make this series in a village and go and live with my villager homies over here because why not, you know? All right, this is a good village. I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a bed there, and we're good to go now. And we're going to just go ahead and loot this village now. And we got a nice library village. Ooh, look at that. We got a actual, what's it called, villager. This could be really, really handy, a librarian. So in the future, we could actually make this boy into our best friend here and maybe get some mending books. And check this out. Over here, we actually have some hay bales. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to make a hoe. And we're going to actually take these hay bales with us because they're a good source of food to make a bunch of bread. Oh my gosh. See, this is what you don't want in day 1. With no armor on, a creeper could be heavily dangerous, and I recommend you stay far back away from this boy. Now, this is semi-recommended. You can build 3 up here if you want, and you can hit this boy in the head. And you'll see he actually can't hit you up here. And you can actually get some iron from him. Now, this is optional. I don't know. I don't recommend you try this if you're new to hardcore. It could be dangerous. But long as you're 3 up and you got an axe, you're fine, all right? You're going to be okay. Trust me. There you go. So there we go. We got our first bit of iron. 4 iron right off the start there. And we can take down this wool that we built up with now. And now for the rest of this time during this day, I'm going to go and collect up all these hay bales because it's going to be a perfect source of food for us for the rest of this episode. Now, honestly, this village is fantastic. Now, I don't think there's actually a blacksmith here, but that is okay. I don't see one. We got loom in there. I didn't see one throughout this whole village. Sometimes you get some really good loot in the blacksmith. We're going to keep looking around, though, but I didn't see one. All right, we didn't manage to find one, but I found some good loot in here, some apples and some bread. We are pretty kitted up for day 1, I gotta say, already. Now, this is a pretty lucky seed that we found this village. Okay, my dudes, it looks like we are just about to go to sleep now. We survived our very first night, I think, here. Well, not yet, but we're about to because we're going to go to sleep. So as you guys can see, we're on day 0, and officially tomorrow, we're going to be on day 1. All right, let's find a nice bed to rest in here. And you know what? I think this is actually where I took my bed from this village. So let's go ahead. And the time is turning tonight. So don't even come in here, sir. This is my bed. But okay, I'll kick you out in a second. But anyways, this has been our very first night in the Java Hardcore Guide series. So I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. It's been pretty awesome. We got really lucky with this seed. All right, let's go ahead and kick this villager out of my bed. And let's go to bed. Sweet dreams, baby. All right, good morning, my dudes. We have officially survived our very first night in Minecraft Hardcore. So this is going to be episode 1, as you guys know. So we still have some other things we want to get done for this episode, and we're going to go over them just right now. All right, now since we survived our very first night, I'm going to go ahead and take some of these villagers' items here. We got some carrots and some seeds here. Now, what we're going to be doing in this series, we're actually going to claim this land here. So what I plan on doing with this world now, I'm actually going to build a border all the way around this village, and we're going to live with the villagers in this series. So the first house I'm actually going to claim, I'm going to claim this librarian's house. So we're going to clean up this house a little bit, and we're going to actually claim this house as ours. So the first thing I want to do is definitely put down my crafting table, and we'll put it over there, and we can also get rid of this lectern here. And I'm going to build myself a chest, so we're going to go collect up some more wood. All right, so I got a bunch of wood here. Now we're gonna go ahead and make some chests here. And I'm gonna put a chest down right here, and then after that, I'm gonna fill all my items with this chest because I don't want to have to carry all these items on us. Now, let's go ahead and grab everything we need here. All right, so as you guys can see, I collected up lots of hay bales, which equals an absolute ton of wheat, an actual ridiculous amount of wheat. So we got a ton of bread here. So what we got tons of bread. So I'm actually gonna keep some of this wheat, and we're actually gonna go make like a little animal pen out of some fences, and we're gonna trap some, probably some sheep in there, and we can actually breed the sheep. All right, so I found some fences over here. I'm gonna actually steal, and I'm gonna bring these closer to my house. Because why not? I'm gonna go ahead and make the animal pen by my home instead. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and build a nice little animal pen in this area. I collected up all those fences. I'm gonna put it just right here alongside of my house. And that should be perfect right there. And then we'll put the gate on the back side. That way it's a little more open. Excuse me, Mr. Horse. All right, so let's go grab our wheat. Let's try to trap some animals in here. That way we'll have a good source of food. All right, I found one sheep here. We got another sheep. Oh, there's another sheep over here. Here we go. We got 2 sheep so far. This is going to be good. Follow me, my little friends. And let's get them on in here. And that is perfect. All right, there we go. We can breed these 2 sheep. And that is going to be our first source of food now that we actually have a stable home to live in. This is definitely what I recommend because now we'll have good food and it is meat and we can also get some wool off them in the future. Now, I do see some chickens, and I'm going to go ahead and grab some seeds here, and I'm actually going to try and get this chicken in here, because chickens are a really good source of food as well, and their eggs come in handy, and also we need feathers for arrows, so it's always good to have some chickens locked up. There we go. We got 1 chicken, and let's go look for another chicken. All right, so I couldn't seem to find another chicken, so what I'm going to do instead now, and you guys might be like, holy Quinny, you're getting this series off to a quick start. We're going to go and look for some iron real quick. We're going to go down in the mines just real quick and go look for some iron. Now, if you guys are wondering why, it's because, honestly, dudes, we're going to need some iron. So the first thing I'm going to do is, you know that iron you got from the iron golem? Let's build a bucket because a water bucket's going to come in handy down in the mines versus creeper explosions and against lava. So we're going to go on a quick mining trip and go get some supplies because honestly, it's hardcore, dudes, and there's no time to spare with hardcore. Trust me. All right, I built up some tools here. I got 3 stone pickaxes. I got a stone axe for attacking because it has a 9 attack damage, I believe. And also we have a shovel just in case gravel or any other things like sand fall on us. It's always good to have it. All right, so we got a water bucket now. Now let's go ahead and try to find ourselves a little mining area here. The best thing to look for, actually, you know what? The first thing I recommend, hold on here. The first thing we got to do, my dudes, let's go ahead and write down our coordinates. Now, if you don't want to write them down, you can always hit F3 and just hit F2 after. That will take a screenshot of your coordinates, and you can actually remove them from your screenshot folder later. So there you go. Take a screenshot of your coordinates. So now you know where home base is, so you will never get lost. Now, I recommend you bring a lot of food on this trip because you could end up getting hurt, and that's the worst. So the first thing we're going to look for, we're going to look for a naturally generated tunnel or some hole in the ground so we can actually just plop down in there and find some iron. Now, we're only going to need enough iron for some tools and for some armor. I just really recommend getting armor off the start because without armor, oh, my dudes, it could go really bad. All right, so I'm going to look around for a hole in the ground and hopefully we find one. All right, I found a little lava pool area here. Now, this is pretty dangerous. I don't know if I want to wreck this lava pool or not yet. You know what? I think we'll leave it alone because that could be a good source of obsidian later on. Oh, cool. Here's some foxes. While we're looking around here, I found some foxes. And here we go. Look at that. A mine. Okay, this is perfect. Now, I was really silly and I totally forgot my coal. This isn't good because it's going to be very dark down here. Now, I don't recommend you just drop on in just like I did, but, you know, maybe just gradually make your way down. Okay, so here's 1 piece of iron so far, and let's put a water bucket down now, and that way we can actually get to the bottom. And let's go all the way down here. Now, this could be really dangerous. I don't know. We're going to see. Okay, there we go. Here's some coal right here. Let's grab this coal. Now, I recommend you just keep your ears open and your eyes peeled because you never know how many creepers are going to be down in here. Now, if you guys have Optifine on, you can actually put a torch in your hand. Oh my gosh, wait. I said that and it didn't work. I have Optifine on, but for some reason the torch didn't light up in my hand. I might have to turn that feature on. Okay, here we go. We got our first monster battle here. Now, this is where it gets dangerous, my dudes. All right, so I'm going to run away real quick because he was going to kill me. He's definitely gonna kill me. So I recommend you be very careful. Remember, hardcore is way different and you have no armor on. So it could get really dangerous down here. All right, I'm gonna peek outside this hole. And yeah, he's doing a lot of damage to me. All right, I'm gonna spank this boy with my axe right now. There we go. All right, he's dead. He's out of here. We're good to go. Oh, man, that was sketchy, wasn't it? All right, so I actually found out how to turn on dynamic lighting, and it'll actually make your torch work underground now. So if you're using Optifine, which I totally recommend, go ahead and turn on dynamic lighting. And look at all this iron up here. All right, let's put a torch up here. Wow, here we go. This is exactly what we wanted. We have tons of iron down here. Let's collect up this patch over here, and then we'll collect up the patch above us, and we'll probably have enough for a whole set of tools and probably a whole set of armor. Well, maybe not all tools, but at least a whole set of armor, and this will get our series started off good. Now, one thing I thought about right as I got here, I probably should have brought in a bed. A bed would have probably helped, so and then, you know, if we come up and it's nighttime, we could actually still go. Oh my gosh, would you look at this? We are getting way too lucky with this series. We've got a really good seed. So we just actually found a zombie spawner, which is going to be really good for us in the next couple episodes because we can actually go ahead and we can actually make an XP farm right off of here already. So this is going to be really epic. So I'm going to collect up some coal and make some more torches real quick. All right, so I'm going to mark the coords of this zombie XP spawner. As you guys can see here, oh my gosh, that is awesome. So I'm going to take a screenshot right here. I'm going to hit F3 and F2. Boom, we got a screenshot. And we're going to mark those coords down later. This is a really good cave. All right, so we got a little more iron here to collect, and then we are going to head on home. We have 27 pieces. That's a perfect amount for armor. All right, so I went to the cave exit, and as you guys can see, it is dark out, so I recommend you guys stay in the cave until it gets bright out. Like I said, I definitely should have brought a bed, so if you're playing with me right now, definitely bring a bed if you're going into the cave, so then when you get out of the cave, if it's dark, you can go to sleep real quick. But that just gives us more time to explore. So I decided since we're stuck down in this cave, we might as well just make a furnace and smelt down all that, we might as well smelt down all that iron. So let me get enough for a furnace right here. And then let's go ahead and build a furnace. And let's smelt down all of our iron. And that way we can get some armor and we can leave this cave pretty confident. Always keep your food bar very full. Honestly, hardcore, I just really recommend it. Don't mess around with your food or else, you know, you could get caught in a sticky situation and not have enough time to eat some food and then you won't be able to regen and yeah, that could be the end of your world right there. So just a little recommendation, always watch your food bar. All right, another tip, if you guys are waiting for your iron to smelt and it's taking a long time, obviously like this will, I recommend you just throw another furnace on and go ahead and just smelt it in another furnace. That's why you got 2 at a time. So you're getting double the iron in the amount of time that you'd get in one furnace. So it just makes sense, right? Now, while we're waiting for this iron to actually smelt down, I'm actually going to show you guys how to get to your screenshots folder in case you didn't write down your coordinates like I didn't. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that now. So we're going to exit out of the game and we're just going to hit the home tab. And all we're going to do is type %app data just like this. And I'm going to show you, you go in your .minecraft folder right here, and then go to screenshots, and then here we go. I'm going to pull it up right here. So as you guys can see, our coordinates are -274 and 207. So that's a pretty easy coordinate to remember, and once it turns to daytime, we can actually use these coordinates to head home. All right, so once you've collected up 24 pieces of iron, now, we're going to go ahead and actually craft our very first suit of armor. Now, if you guys didn't know, there's actually a crafting book in Java now. Back in the day when I used to play it, they never actually had this. But it's very cool. It actually lets you see what you can build out of the supplies you have on you with this green check mark. And then when you have the green check mark off, this is just everything you can build out of everything you've actually found in the world so far. As you find new materials, you'll get more crafting lists and stuff like that and so on. So right now, we're going to go ahead and put show all. And as you guys can see, we're going to need 24 pieces of iron, and we're going to build a full set of iron armor. So we're going to start with a helmet, we're going to do a chest piece, we're going to do some booties, and we're going to do some leggings. All right, there we go. And we just made the advancement suit up. So let's go ahead and throw all this armor on. Now, if you guys want to hold shift while you click the armor, it actually puts it on quicker instead of having to drag it onto your body. So there we go. We are now fully kitted up with armor in the very first episode, which is very good because, like I said, this is hardcore and we have no time to play around. So I'm gonna go ahead and check. Is it getting lighter out? Not yet, eh? Not yet. And our iron is almost done smelting. So what I'm gonna do now, we're just gonna organize our hotbar and just get all of our bread in here, and we got all of our tools here. Just make sure your hotbar is organized. I really recommend this because it helps you a ton. Having a water bucket nearby is very handy for drops. You can actually drop a MLG water bucket if you're falling from a distance, or just in general if you're near any lava. Lava kills you very fast in hardcore. If you guys don't know what an MLG water bucket is, boom, that's it right there. Obviously from a higher distance it would be more intense, but you guys get the point. All right, so all my iron is done smelting. I'm gonna collect up all this good stuff, and we're gonna get ready to head home. All right, as you guys can see, it is turning to daytime, so it's a perfect time to head out. Let's grab any resources we don't need so we can build our way out of here. And I'm just gonna tower my way out. So we're just gonna go up like this and climb all the way out of here. Now be very careful and cautious. You never know what's outside still, because as you guys can see, the sun's only just coming up. So, keep an open head, All right, get ready. We're about to go up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's get out of here. All right, so we know our chords, and we're gonna head there now. All right, so our chords were -270, and then the other chord was -200. So as you guys can see, we are heading in the right direction right now, and we're gonna make this long journey. I was actually a little farther from base than I wanted to be, but that's okay. And that's an MLG water bucket for you. I might as well grab some berries on the way home. Why not? And we can start our own little berry patch at home. All right, I think I see home. Oh, home sweet home, baby. All right, we've successfully made it all the way home from our mining trip with all of our good stuff. So we can actually, you know what? I'm gonna delete this crafting box out of here. And I'm gonna put this in the floor for now, just right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make another chest so we got a lot more storage here. Let's go ahead and put that there, and then let's fill up our inventory here, just like that. And look at that. We actually made it back with a whole 23 iron in total. Sorry, I threw it out of my inventory there. 23 iron in total, so let's go ahead and make all of our tools out of iron now. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is make an axe. We're gonna make a pickaxe, and then we're going to make a shovel. And then if you want, go ahead and make yourself a sword. I don't usually use swords now in Java because of the 9 attack damage versus an axe, but a sword is a lot faster than an axe. For the final thing I'm gonna do for this episode, I'm gonna go ahead and plant all these sweet berries over here. Now be very cautious around sweet berries, because as you guys can see, they, when they're fully grown, they give you a little bit of a prick, and they can cause damage to you. And in hardcore, you don't want any damage taken. All right, there we go. We planted a couple rows of sweet berries here, and those will be nice and grown by the time we start up next episode. All right, my dudes, that is going to be it for episode 1 of the Hardcore Minecraft Guide series. I hope you guys are very excited for this series, because I honestly am. I'm excited for all the different builds we're going to be doing. Now, I'm doing this series as well as doing my Hardcore Live series, so I'm super excited to have 2 series on the go. That one you guys could use as kind of a guide, and then for 2, you guys get to see me play live in the other one and see how I survive differently in both the series, because this series, we're going to be paying a little more attention to detail and teaching you guys some tips on survival and some good methods, like using this village as a compound. This is going to be a very good place, and we're going to be able to do lots of trades with the villagers soon enough. So my dudes, if you guys enjoyed this episode and you guys are excited for this series, smash that like button for me. Let's try to get 100 likes on this first episode of this series. And also, if you're new to the channel and you want to become one of the dudes, smash that sub button for me. And also, just to give you guys an update, we are going to be streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the Hardcore Live series. And then for the guide series, we're going to be doing it every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, so that is going to be the schedule for you guys. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, we'll have random videos out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode 1 of the Hardcore Guide series, and I will see you dudes in the next episode of something Minecraft related. All right, peace out, my dudes, and thank you for joining me today.